guys, welcome in. This is the back nine of the initial round of the Egmonster Disc Golf Classic, sponsored by RPM Discs. We're in New Zealand, like we mentioned before, right here in the shadows of Mount Taranaki.
Yep.
Joining me again, Nate Perkins on the booth. How we doing?
Doing great, man. It's great to be in the presence of that mountain, as you just said, Taranaki. It's Tour Down Under, man. It's the stop number one.
Yep, a whole month of action coming at you guys.
And the first Go Throw production. It's an honor to be a part of it. Yep. Luke Humphries, doing what you do, man.
Hey.
And it's not a surprise to see you at the top of this leaderboard right now. I got the honor to see you play that front nine. Here we are on the back. We're starting off 289 feet, little downhill, little island hole. It's playing pretty tough.
Gusty winds. It's like a tail right to left. You'd think a forehand would play nice, but it's totally dropping out when you give it that hyzer. This is going to be a backhand, I'd guess.
Going first is kind of tough, too. You don't get that wind read.
No, for sure. For sure. You know that. Matters out here. Good looking shot from Ezra. Calling for it to get down, actually needs to go.
Top of the boards.
Just a little short. Headed to a drop zone. It's got a sketchy little 38-footer with a right to left wind. It's not an easy drop zone putt, but it is a putt for par. Braeden trying to adjust on that. Maybe a little more penetrating. Definitely left.
It's a glow yarn.
Okay. Wow.
Oh.
He turned away like it was no problem.
No, the line's on the other side. Okay.
He thought he threw it OB.
Oh.
That's what
Just
I thought.
long, just
That's
lifted.
what I thought.
Yeah. All right, Takapu from Levi. We saw this all last year on the Tour Down Under. Real good. I think just hitting this island, honestly, looking over at that basket, it can get you in trouble. Looking at the heart of the green and trying to land it 25 feet left, I think is a pro play.
Go. Premium plastic zone here. Yeah.
That's always the best option, though.
Yeah, it's a good play with the right to left.
Don't mind it.
Yeah, that flag's not moving, but we promise you the wind is ripping.
These are like nautical flags or something.
I don't think low was going to be the man.
Yeah. You heard him say it. You feel like if you give it any bit of hyzer, that right to left wind's lifting it over that out of bounds, creating a double. Yeah, I stood at that drop zone. I also
Scary.
went to it. Yeah, it's hard to run it. Goose again going to his little Anheuser release spin putt.
Yeah, I am just speculating, but it kind of seems like he goes to that putt when he's a little more nervous.
I think it's wind related as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's blustery out there. His putt comes from so low that when he's working with those short ones, especially in the wind, it's hard to get it up above the rim, and
Yeah, he's got a lot to think about. This is one of the hardest holes on the course, I would
Definitely
say. It's low ceiling, and you have to get, at least 370, 400 off the tee to be in position because of the wind here. It's, again, like headwind, a little left to right.
Yep.
Oof, it's tough.
Just playing a ball golf course. It feels like it's a distance course, but it's not really. It's placement except for this one. This is a pure distance hole right here. You got to penetrate through this low ceiling gap, get over the hill to even have a chance at getting the birdie.
This is hammered.
Tree kicks down left towards the out of bounds, doesn't find it, but with his forehand, he might be able to get himself something. This is interesting.
Maybe trying to play out to the right.
Yeah.
It's clean. Gets past the tree, and it does. Nice shot from Braeden.
Don't know if that gets you enough distance, though.
He's got like 460 in.
Yeah, it's probably a little less, but playing something like that because of the uphill and the headwind.
Too high.
Knew it right out of his hand. That is easy to do.
As
Trying to
we're
keep the height so you can get over the hill.
back to the force here.
Yep. Ooh. Oh, rude. That was going places. Kicks down there somewhere by Goose. Look like Levi just finding some open space over there to the right. There's almost nothing over there you can get yourself in trouble with, so easy, wide open, up and down, incoming. See if Braeden can get up there.
There's a little OB left to worry about as well.
It just seemed a bit high out of his hand. Almost skipped backwards as well. That's like 50, 60 feet. You'll have a look.
Guys are getting on top of that.
Wow.
Oh, and the
turned.
wind just took it.
Oh, that's OB over there as well. Kind of narrows in by the green. And Goose.
Oh yeah, he hammered this over our heads.
Yep.
Into the circle.
Got into the circle.
Huge.
I think that he's one of, I mean, there can't be more than 3 people that achieved that today. 0 on our card. Getting in the circle. On
Yeah,
this
in the
was
circle, he's
huge.
probably the only player.
Especially to consider he hit a tree on his drive that kicked him short left and had to perform a forehand to get all the distance.
Was he safe right there?
No, that was out of bounds.
Wow.
And there's that touchy little pitch spinner. Braeden maybe a little further than 60, but low ceiling options, not that good.
Good look at the wind right there.
Not a bad looking putt, really. Seemed committed. And with that missed birdie putt, I can tell you now, there was only one birdie on the day. Chandler Fry cashing from 50 feet.
Yep.
We saw that one firsthand. Chandler heating up at that point, going on a run. Probably see his name on the next check-in. He's doing things on that chase card. All right, and as these guys are tapping in, once again, we are partnering with Cancer Playbook for this entire tour. This is a great resource that empowers cancer patients by sharing patient-reported outcomes and holistic care options. It's built by survivors, and it utilizes real-world data from cancer patients that have survived, showcasing experience with plant-based medicine. It's a super cool new resource for cancer patients, and we're pleased to be a part of it. Check them out in the link. We're looking to raise $10,000 on this tour. Big thanks to Cancer Playbook.
Hole 12, 423. Pretty strong right to left. There's a little bit of a tailwind that kind of helps this forehand. If you put any ante on it, you're likely finding OB. The Goose just sending one down there pretty casually.
Nice and low, full hyzer, one angle. He almost, it's like kind of short for him. He's got to watch out that long OB comes up quick. Not many people.
Yeah, it's
What is this, a Firebird?
yeah, it looks like Firebird.
Little flex over the tree? Oh, there's a hyzer over the
Pure
tree.
hyzer.
There's no way this works out.
Yeah, it's gonna be way left.
The right to left wind just wasn't letting.
Yeah,
out
that's
of bounds.
toast.
Too
I think
unfortunate.
that's a mental error if you ask me.
It just was a shot that was never going to work.
Yeah.
Levi's kind of doing the same thing. Gets it to check up. He'll have a putt. That wasn't even really long enough, I don't think. But that righty flex over the bush, it can work. You really got to push it straight for a long time, especially with this right to left.
I just don't like the pure hyzer. I kind of want to see a flat shot that turns a little.
Well, it's a forehand if you got it. You made it look easy today. Slid it right up there, got your putt. And now Braeden from, similar spot to where Chandler Fry was just a couple moments earlier.
No jump.
Yeah, clean. Nearly the same result. Chandler grabbed another large circle 2 putt here to get a turkey on that chase card. This would be a big putt right here. And for as many good putts as we've seen, we've also seen some shaky putts from Ezra.
It is tough when that flag isn't blowing because it makes it look like their putts are terrible, even though we know there's wind out there. Oof.
Yeah, it's wind that's not consistent, coming and going, increasing in volume and then dying suddenly.
Yeah. Tough day for Goose on the putting green, no doubt.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get any relief on a windy day like this, especially on a golf course. Pretty wide open out here.
Yeah, kind of a strange day for just this card in general. Got one player under par.
That is definitely strange. Birdie holes to come and some easier par 4s, starting with this one right here. Playing as the easiest hole on the course, hole 13 at 591. It's really not about the distance. You just got to get that second shot close, Perk.
Yeah, it's a little uphill to start. There was some strong left to right, maybe a little head. It's an option, but most people are going to be playing out to the left, and there's a window nearly pin high that you can feed it back through.
Yeah, we saw Goose get way up there with a roller earlier this week. I think he's just going air shot here. There's really no need to go with a roller. This is...
It's just so aggressive when he hits the front of the tee pad.
Oh, he spun Bobby. Or was it Chris? It was Chris today. He spun him. Way up there. That's like pin high. He's jump putting. He's just got great timing.
That's a fantastic shot.
Extremely smooth player. I could watch Levi throw all day.
Force again.
Not getting it all the way over. He's still learning these discs. Still fairly fresh, too. We all know how good plastic gets when it's just a little beat in. Ezra's a month short of that. Maybe a couple weeks. You might see that same disc going another 30, 40 feet by the end of this tour.
It's hard, too, when you travel. You don't have all the discs just in your van. You can't just switch them out every day.
No, what you got, what you brought.
That's a good low ceiling shot right
Yeah,
there. I
that
think
is.
that might have been his Malta. He's
I think
been
it was.
throwing that a lot.
Down tempo Malta. Look at this.
Oh, is that where he rates Flippy on it?
Must be. Must be still differentiating his two different pink forces.
That's funny.
Wrote Flippy on that one.
And also, really nice low ceiling gap right there.
Go in, sit down.
Wow, another low ceiling gap. All these guys got a bit of a putt coming up. Nobody super close yet. And yeah, just a little spinner jump putt. 591 up the hill.
Air shot. How?
He got his
Far.
roller about there,
Yeah.
honestly. 2 knees on the ground. You don't see many people do it. You see Gannon do it.
Yeah, the second knee, I think, is what kept him from finding the chains right there.
Yeah. Maybe.
All right, come on, let's get this going.
There we are. You could see it in that fist pump. He said, okay,
All right, collectively, we're back to even
look
par
at that
now.
ride he was on, man. What is that, a double? Bogey, bogey, birdie, birdie, bogey, bogey.
Oh. Off the top and in. These Helix baskets will accept a putt like that every now and then.
Apparently. Taking his time on this one. I don't love that. I'd love to see him just step up and deliver it. That was very confident. It's hard if you make it hard, you know?
Hole 18 at Worlds, down by 1. It's gotta go in.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Once again, big thanks to the PDGA for being a part of the Tour Down Under. Make sure to get your membership and start tracking your official PDGA rating. 768 on this par 4. Not the most challenging Mando in play. I think you want to, like most of these par 4s, get yourself out into one of the fairways and make it just a lawn dart spike hyzer in there.
Yeah, it was a really strong tail right to left, too. It's perfect for this wide hyzer.
Whoa. Dude, you put that into orbit. The right to left continuing to lift it. My goodness.
Yeah, another 500-foot hyzer.
Getting fist bumps from the caddy, Taylor Chokich.
Yeah, she shot 3 down today.
She's the only FPO player under par. That is correct. And we are going to have some footage of that coming out, so keep your eyes out. We got Sophia Donachie down here, as well as Emily Weatherman and Juliana Corver. We've actually got a pretty good FPO field, excuse me.
Yeah, and I think
there you go.
Holland's joining here
Oh, that's right.
in a week
Yeah.
or so.
Yeah, our MPO field beefs up a little bit too with the arrival of Kevin Jones, Big Germ, Tall Paul Omen here
Yeah.
next week.
Wow.
The action continues, guys. Make sure to get subscribed. Don't miss out. That's more of the shot shape you see. Sneaking it back into those trees right there. He connects, but he shouldn't be more than 350 out.
Yeah, there's not much to worry about on this hyzer. There is a golf green there. If you throw it like 440 exactly, you're gonna pin that golf hole.
Yeah, it's like Aaron problems at this point. And Levi didn't get much distance off the tee there. I wonder what that was. He makes up for it, though. Gets himself right outside the circle for a putt. Full-blown patent pending here from Ezra. Generating all that power from the standstill. Can he do it?
Is it flat? Ooh, a little bump and run off the tree.
Wow.
Oh, look at that wind, though. He's got the right to left.
Dude, that's the hardest, man.
Yeah, you're in a bunker, basically.
You expose that flight plate at all. You got a circle 2 putt coming back. We saw it all day. And it's not the first time today. Braden's he's done a little high. I feel like he's exposing the plate like we were just talking about. Really got to drive him in there.
And Aaron again leading the pack off the tee.
Whoa.
A little fast, or a lot fast. And
Looked like he down tempo too.
he's into the straight headwind there, not his favorite wind. He actually says it's his least favorite with the way he puts nose down.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. You just see tentative bids from circle 2. No one feels confident really getting it higher than the basket. As I say that, Levi flies
Just
over the bucket.
airmails it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and this card is already experienced a few 3 putts.
Yeah. And a 5 putt.
Bro, just one.
Another cage for Aaron.
Looked like a good bid. To avoid the 3 putt here, now Levi. Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
Real confident, but look at that. 6 pars in a row. You want some green on that card. Okay. Back-to-back birds for Ezra.
Yeah, gets him back under par.
He got that one with a patent pending standstill.
Yeah, right off the tree.
It's 770. This isn't a short hole. Real impressive. All right, this card's turning it around a little bit.
Yeah, and we're heading into the final 4 here. We've got back-to-back short par 3s. Little tunnel here. You want to fade just in front of the owl statue. And another exposed basket right here. The wind was cooking.
Super whipping on that green there. Yeah, sliding it right in front of that wooden statue is perfect at 259. It's not a long shot.
It's
Just a touchy one.
It's low ceiling the whole way too.
Yeah. Wow, he did it perfectly.
At the Malta?
Yep, Malta. Yeah. Just like a little 60%er. Looked like it would have worked out. I think the right to left wind picked it up though, lifted into the trees and stopped him short. He will have a bid, but that's another 35, 40 footer for him. Go in.
It's that Rico again.
Yeah, he's throwing that disc great.
And the ace run, and he's a little deep.
Hard spot to putt from. Downhill, headwind left to right.
I just turned it right to that bush.
Yeah, easy to do.
It's a tight line.
This is a full-blown layup. For how short this hole is, I don't find it one of the easier holes on the course, really. I think that statue is perfectly the cork and it just plugs the hole.
Yeah.
You really got to miss it one way or the other and probably hit a putt.
And then how exposed this green is, too.
Yes.
You pretty much have to park it.
On a slope. I don't envy Braeden in this putt right now.
Yeah, he looked at that one for a minute, too.
Yeah, he did. I mean, you've done the hard work. You threw yourself a great drive all the way up there, and you're left with this real sketchy little putt. Wow, that hung in the chains for a second.
Good catch right there. Nice turkey.
It is. Fighting back. You're only going to keep that man down for so long. You're going to get his.
I mean, he's one of the highest rated players all time.
Mm-hmm. Incredible.
Has to be top 10, right? At 1046 rated?
You're probably right. Uphill, low ceiling, again under 300 feet, but this one now playing into the wind, I think plays more like a 350 shot.
I think so. And I think this one's considerably harder than 15 because there's that early tree on the left that forces you to start the shot flat and finish it flat. You can't really shape the gap.
Right. And it's crazy that Ezra can just pump this stable mid in a situation like this. Gusty trees. Kiwi youngster sitting 4 feet off the tee box.
Yeah, that's special. It's a special shot, man.
Are you
That's
serious?
silly.
Thanks.
I mean, it didn't.
Thank you.
It's on a rope.
Wow. I wonder why no other discraft players throw that disc. He's making it look like it's a wonder disc.
Keep turning.
Oh, he just got the
it
kiss off
missed
the
it.
tree.
Oh,
I
the double.
think. Wow.
2 shots within 15 feet.
You know, he could use it. After today, I think that he earned himself one. Little tree kiss park job.
That'll get him back to even.
Oh,
That
no.
was extra early for
Oh,
Braeden.
with a worst roll, too, with the Mando. Levi, he's a great sport on the course. Super fun.
Well, Braeden has nothing.
Oh, no.
Well, actually wasn't the worst kick.
No, straighten him back out. Got a chance to get out of here with a bogey, which would be great after 2 shots like that. Stay high. Hard to tell.
That C2 headwind putt coming up for a single bogey.
Dang. Not where you want to be. Pitching up, smart move.
Yeah, at this moment in the round, this is ripping 25 plus.
Yeah. This would be a huge putt. Goes with the spinner. I like it. That's almost the only way you're going to make a putt like that into a 30-mile-an-hour wind. Ezra. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that, he's going to pick up 3 on his buddy Braeden.
In one hole. And oh my goodness. Yeah, he's played the last 4 at 3 under. 4 at 4 under. Braden's played the last 3 at 2 over. There's a lot of switching of the guard going on right now, heading into the last 2 holes, including this one, which is a tricky hole today. What was it? Right to left?
Ripping right to left. I mean, when you threw your shot on this hole, Luke, it felt impossible. You threw driver. Like
Fairway, yeah.
pretty hard.
Yeah, getting it to stop, I guess I didn't really think about. I was just trying to put it by the basket, give myself a putt. He went Malta again.
Needs to hold that turn, and it is the whole way. Just a little high, preventing him from getting into the circle.
Good grief.
Yeah, this forehand's touchy. If you turn it too much, it's just going to roll right over with the wind.
Got to keep it on hyzer. I think he did, too.
He did.
Oh, my. Beautiful shot to sneak it under that tree, back onto the level. Really, really good. Not as good as that CTP that you see under the basket there. That's mine.
Yeah, that was one of the better shots of the day.
This is that Pekka Pekka, I believe.
Yeah, one of his favorite molds to throw from RPM.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's C1.
Nice little trickle follow through out of that tree. And Braeden going forehand, too. He's going to skip up the hill. That's kind of the problem with the forehand, is that you play into that slope there and you never really have the chance to get back right. Obviously executed perfectly right here, but that's 1 in 10, I believe. For the 5th straight. Good effort.
Might be pretty tricky coming back.
That's not a bad place to putt from, really, though. Braden's got himself a 26-footer that's wide open. And he's definitely hit some cages today.
Yeah, this is a tough finish to his round.
There we go. Not his typical style, forced into the straddle, but makes one of his best putts of the day. Committed effort there. Great birdie on 17. Look at that. Aaron's 4 under in his last 9. Really battling back after that triple bogey sandwich, I guess it was. No. Rushed?
Yeah, it seems like he's not operating out of his best mind right now.
Yeah.
He's kind of a little lazy from C1 today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he just read the fine print. He's like,
Spelled
dang it, Luke.
L-U-K-E. All right. It's the finisher, par 5. I guess there's eagle capabilities, too.
Yeah, another hole. We've talked about the wind all day, but it was the single biggest difference maker out there, and it was ripping. It was probably 25 to 30 miles per hour
Yep.
when we teed, and as was it for this card. This is probably Aaron's most stable nuke, and look at it getting turned into that wind.
Yeah. Yeah, he cut rolled that disc yesterday, I believe, and makes the adjustment today. Still gets it turned into the ground a little bit, but this is a really hard shot. You got to throw a stable disc that doesn't usually turn at all and trust that it's going to turn. It's kind of a rare thing in our sport.
Yeah, that nuke held up.
Wow. All the way
Almost
over
too
there.
good.
Yeah, but perfect placement. If Levi can get himself a birdie, everybody on this card will have gotten back under par. After that start, that's definitely an accomplishment. 3 good drives so far. Make that 4.
Yeah, this next shot's pretty important.
It's
It's weird.
There's a lot of strategy involved, you
Ton.
know? How close are you going to get to the OB line? Are you going to throw forehand away from it or backhand towards it?
And the wind kind of transitions into a head left to right up here in the second half of this fairway. And there's OB everywhere.
I mean, this is a short-ish shot Goose is trying to play. The further he plays it, the further he gets away from the basket. Now, no.
Oh, it's gone.
OB.
It's 30 feet OB. So Levi sees that. And, I mean, there is something to be said about potentially just throwing it into the hazard on your second.
Correct.
To make the
Correct.
par easier.
Yeah, this is kind of like a double island hole almost. And the second one plays as a hazard, so similar to what we're just talking about. Ezra going for the green, knowing that worst case, he's going to have this, which is a birdie putt.
Yeah, 100 feet left. Versus this right here.
Yeah.
This is a really hard shot.
Which brings in double bogey or worse even.
It's low ceiling. The grass is thick. It's hard to skip.
Oh, it's great.
Aaron gets the skip.
No. The backspin.
Stop. No, it's left the island.
That's how windy it is, folks. We were talking about it for a reason.
What is that?
The slow wobble. Crazy. That disc was
100-foot roll.
15 feet from the basket, tapping in a bogey. Excuse me, that would have been a par tap in for
Yeah.
him. Now he's got a putt for bogey from about 50 or 60 feet. Just terrible turn of events. Too high for Braeden. Lands him in that hazard as well.
This is also a weird spot for Levi. He's going putter. Oh, that's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Saved by the wall.
Yeah, hits that wall hard. Good spot there. And we're going to have that little pitch throw. Watch this, guys. This is a very unique thing he's doing here. On a line.
It's a special shot.
It
And
is.
it gets him out of a lot of trouble.
Yeah. And he makes them sometimes, too, you know?
Yeah. He had a couple at the Pro Tour Championship.
Yep.
Playing up to the clubhouse here at the Inglewood Golf Club. I heard that it's actually got some of the finest golf greens in the country, Luke.
Yeah. The
See that grass?
superintendent takes pride in his work and definitely got some good ones. Man, that was the birdie putt right there. That would have gotten them all under par. Levi again, the last 2 holes just misses a couple inside the circle, which he wasn't doing very often last year. And I think it's probably just the wind today.
That was 10 pars in a row for Levi to finish his round. Aaron finishes double bogey to go 1 over on the day.
That's got to feel like a glass of lukewarm water going down, man. Just not good.
The 10 pars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, just a great looking view of the golf club. Mount Taranaki in the backdrop. We've got one player under par. I mean, that just shows you how windy it really was out there.
Yeah, it really was. Coming down the stretch, I faltered as well. Coming into 18, 9 under, and that double bogey snaked up and got me as well.
I thought you were going to get to 10, man.
Would have been nice.
What a round. Can't wait to watch you do it tomorrow on coverage.
Yeah,
You're going to be joined with Robert Burridge, Ezra Robinson, Aiden Scott.
Aiden Scott jumping up here as well.
Shout out to Aiden Scott for the Eagle 3 on 18.
Unbelievable.
I still don't know how it's possible.
No,
We're
when
going
I
to have to
heard
ask
he
him
did
tomorrow.
it, we'll talk to him and get
Yeah.
back to you guys on that one. For Nate Perkins, I'm Luke Humphries. Thank you guys for watching this first round of the Egg Mountain.
Yeah, Egmonster, dude.
Egmonster, dude.
At the Inglewood Golf Club, it's the first round of the Tour Down Under.
It is.
But more importantly, or equally as important, it's the first Go Throw production, Luke.
That's right. We got
Come
the
on.
new graphics for you guys.
Let's
busting
go.
it out all year, getting better as we go too. Thank you guys for being here with us. Looking forward to joining us for round 2 coverage. We'll see you there.